Good evening. Once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Frankie Kington, known as a wise entrepreneur. And I have my dear friend who always comes on with me each week, and we sit and we talk about topics which are really important for everybody in their lives. This topic we're going to talk about this evening is how to fail your way to success. So we know success is success. But failure, do you see failure in success? It's really important because failure leads you to success. Some people are even scared to fail. But the key is, that's what lies in success, failure.
Yeah.
We have to remember that, and remember that everybody makes mistakes. Everybody will fail at something. But they say the most successful people will fail more times than the person who doesn't even try. And you know the saying, what God or the universe says, we love a trier. People who try get big results and get success. Roger, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, and actually that reminds me on a couple of things, and one or two, because I also belong to Toastmasters, and then unfortunately at the moment it clashes with what I do. Toastmasters, very quickly, it's an organization that where you can do public speaking and train yourself to become a public speaker. So for people who don't know, and I think I did a similar speech on the topic we are talking about tonight, how to fail your way to success. And then if a well-known example, Thomas Edison, okay, it took him, I don't know, I think it's about 1,000 times before he could get that lamp going or whatever it was. And obviously at the time, nobody believed him and all that, and that kind of thing. So he had a lot of adversity. And he said something along the line. I can't remember the exact wording of it, but he said something like, so before he succeeded in doing it, I found out 999 times on how to fail it. And then the 1,000th time is when he succeeded at it. So if he had not tried to do it, we might not even be talking through Zoom tonight. We must still be living with candles and all the rest of it as we speak. So we will not be on Zoom tonight. Okay. So, and those people who've come across a lot of things like that, they face a lot of adversity, but they just decided not to give up. So he's failed his own way to success. Yeah. But just because we are not Thomas Edison doesn't mean we cannot fail our own way to our own success, does it?
Very important, Roger. Yeah, I like the way he put that. That was very clear. Because another thing as well, Roger, what I'd like to bring up about failure and success and failing your way, sometimes you can make the wrong decisions. But just because you make the wrong decisions, it may mean that you failed or you've got it wrong. But because we made that decision, yeah, quickly, we can rectify it. And they say that's a problem. What a lot of people have is making decisions quickly. Because if we fail, if we make it quick, we can rectify it and move on. Yeah. Plus, it will lead us to closer to where we want to be for success. So failure, we can learn from failure all the time of that mistake that we made.
Yeah, absolutely right. And then when I decided to overcome my own fear of public speaking because I wanted to do it. So that's why I joined Toastmasters along quite a while ago. Unfortunately, I've not been able to attend at the moment because it clashes with other meetings I do follow. But I remember some of the first few speeches I did, I was speaking too fast. I was reading my notes. It was not flowing. It was like very ad hoc way of talking to the audience and all that. And then I would say that if I had not done that, I probably wouldn't be doing this video tonight with Frankie. Okay. And so that's important to understand that. I don't know how many times I make the audience laugh, maybe for the wrong reasons. And then, but that's okay. That's okay. It just fortifies you, isn't it? The adversity, that's the topic we talked about. in my that's you get to find on my own channel, Roger's Fun and Adventures. And so yeah, so before I was able to speak in front of 100 people, how many times I had to work very hard on a lot of things through masterminds groups and other ways of working before I could get to that stage. And I know my journey is not over yet, well from over. And because I am only a young 61. Okay, so having said that, so yeah, exactly. So we will fail, we lose our words and that kind of thing. And but then again, if we don't try, we don't fail, but we won't succeed either.
I honestly believe, Roger, if you're not trying, you're failing.
Well, yeah, and you're failing, and that will be the end result, because you're not trying, so you're failing, but there will be no success out of it. So it's better. I've heard somewhere, I don't know, guys out there, if you agree with it, it's better to make the wrong decision than no decision at all. That doesn't mean you've got to be silly. That doesn't mean you've got to be silly and wise. Oh, well, I mean, no matter. It doesn't mean that, but it also means that it's better. A wrong decision is better than no decision at all, because that's even more wrong than making no decisions.
Exactly. So when people fail, it means that people are making progress. But what the clue is, when we fail, what have we learned by that failure? There's so many successful people. Walt Disney, the inventor of KFC, the owners of McDonald's, so many philanthropists, entrepreneurs, Richard Branson, the list goes on and on. Robert T. Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. All these people have failed their way to success. They say the best people usually fail a lot of times before they make it because they're determined. And the key is where we become the genius and where we become successful is the fact that that failure makes us stronger and keeps us going to a higher level of consciousness mind to succeed.
Absolutely right there. Absolutely right, Frankie. Then I would say that it's, how can I put it? Yeah, it's, if I just take a very simple example, like I play table tennis in the Bolton Table Tennis League, but unfortunately there is no league because amateur sport is not allowed. And earlier today I was watching a professional table tennis player from this country, Liam Pitchford, absolutely fantastic game playing against that German guy. But to cut a long story short, when we play our game, and then in whichever division you play, sometimes it might take you, and then that applies to professional sport and non-professional sport in whatever sport you play, badminton, table tennis, and whatever else. And the speed at which they play is just something quite unbelievable. But anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that we could say that Liam Pitchford has failed to Dmitry Ocharov today, the German guy, and in the deciding game. But he could decide not to carry on. Oh, I've lost against him again. But let's not forget he beat him in the past. But he could go down that road and say, oh, I've lost again. It's been the 9th time in a row I lost against him. There's no point in carry on. But you never know. The 10th match could be the winning match. And that happens in darts as well. I've just read earlier, because I like my darts. And Adrien Lewis, the former 2-time world champion, had just beat Marco van Gerwen in one of the matches on the PDC Tour. And it was the first time since 2017. He beat him.
Wow.
He could have given up. He could have said, oh, no, not him again. But if they think like that, you know what I mean? They're putting themselves down, okay? So it's important that, and those people are good examples, and we should, it doesn't matter which sport it is, dance, snooker, tennis, table tennis, badminton, whatever, football, you know.
It's beauty for it, isn't it, Roger? Like you said, you touched on a lot of good sports there and good subjects.
Yeah.
It's beauty for it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, that's a very good point because, well, I'll give you a quick example of the car I bought. The car is a good car. The only thing that doesn't work is the remote control to open the doors. So I can live with that. But because I built myself inside myself a small fear about it very quickly. When they changed the tire, it took them such a long time. They said in the first place they were going, oh, we are going to do it for free. I'm not going to go into all the details. And then when the guy came back with my car the following day, because it took them hours and hours to get that screw out, and then he wanted to charge me £50. And then I said, then I went like that. Oh, yeah, what? Then he went, okay, I'll leave it. And then I wanted them to do something else on the car, but because I built inside myself a fear about this mechanic, even in my dreams, so I said, come on, Roger, it's been a week. You want to phone them back. Pick up the phone. I did. Okay, and he phoned back actually. He said, oh, we are sorry, we are closed because of lockdown. But the important things for me, I had won against my own fear. I built in without realizing it. No, that's a bit of a lie. I did realize I was building some fear inside myself about it. For some reason, I had the image of this face from the mechanic when my body language was saying, why should I pay £50 when you said it was free in the first place? Yeah. So I didn't even say the words. So okay, leave it. But because he was not happy, obviously he was frustrated because he spent, I don't know how long. I said to him, you sold me the car, that's, okay, leave it. But how can I put it? But if I had not picked up the courage to pick up that phone on this Monday gone, and found the guy, that would have carried on being inside myself. So to me, it's a relief. I was relieved once I had done it. Okay, the key is still not working, but that's not the point. The point is I picked up the phone, he phoned back, Paul at the garage. Paul is the manager, I think, and I was happy with that. I might not get the result I want because they are in lockdown and it's going to go over the what do you call it, over the warranty. But everything else works absolutely fantastic on this car. So what I'm saying is I felt relief because I did it. And to me, that's important because otherwise we build
overcome failure.
Yeah, I overcome that failure of mine on not picking the phone. I said, come on, Roger, what are you waiting for? That's the song of Nickelback I was looking for. What are you waiting for? It's a lovely song. And then I think I'll find it for our next meeting with Maria because it's really good. And that's actually could summarize what our topic here about failure. What are you waiting for? So what was I waiting for to pick up that phone? Why did I wait for it? It just
Thank you, Roger.
Yeah.
So we've talked there about failure, the beauty of failure. Fail and you will learn and you will grow. And success, you may be able to see success in your side, but failure has led people to do extraordinary things in their lives. If you have the courage to fail, you have the courage to succeed. And you have the courage to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely.
So please listen to what I've said. I hope you like it. And I'm sure you've got a lot of wisdom from what Roger said. Yeah. This is my YouTube channel, as you know. If you like what you see on this YouTube video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification button. Leave me your comments because comments are really important. We want to give our audience value for our expertise and our experience. So I'd just like to say thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurs and great people. Thanks again, Roger, for the great chat. You always give a great chat. You're a great guy. Take care, my good friend. And I'll see you next week. Thank you, audience. Thanks for tuning in. Take care and goodbye now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.